Guys, how we doing? Mason here, Cardinal. Appreciate you watching, clicking on the video, supporting the store. Do so at cnagames.com. Thank you. Let's talk Destined Rivals and see what's going down the pipe. We are, a week or two away from pre-release. It's right here. We are knocking on the door. Man, they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. It's insane. This is where my glory to Team Rocket would be if I had any. Tariffs are really putting a strain on buying Japanese products. All the sellers are worried and scared. They don't want to get you in trouble by importing stuff. They don't want to have to pay the fees. Obviously, they want us to have to pay the fees. So, they're trying to do their best to figure out ways to get around them and make it reasonable. Unfortunately, the ways to do that is to just ship less boxes at a time and to multiple addresses if you have that as an option. Which means they have to ship more boxes, which is more expensive, which drives the prices up, which you get my drift. You understand what I'm saying? That is where we're at in an already tough market, an already overexpensive market. That's where we're at, and talking about these very desirable products that are just expensive because not just popularity, but because of other factors driving up the prices. It is really something to watch. Let me tell you, it's really something to sit back and be like, man, I sure would love to buy a bunch of stuff from the Japanese Pokemon Center, but I can't because tariffs. I'd love to buy a bunch of Glory Team Rocket, probably the most awesome set of the year, most collectible Japanese set of the year, outside of if there's any sort of like holiday set or anything like that. But can't I can't buy and sell English products at any normal prices. Maybe I could get Japanese stuff. Nope, can't, because of the situations that are going on. Well, what about the English set then? Maybe the English set will be better. Destined Rivals, we have our numbers from Distro. They are not great. They are not fantastic. In fact, my numbers were exactly the same within a box or two from my main distributor of right where Journey Together was. And it's kind of easy to see and to say, like, clearly all these guys are getting the same amount that they got from Journey Together for this set. There's no increase. There's no like, hey, we're printing to max capacity. Maybe this is max capacity and this is all they got. Or maybe there's other products that is available, but it's going to the big box or maybe something like that and not through the hobby distribution. Maybe they grew that retail side up at Target and Walmart and they kept the hobby side the same. Lots of moving parts in distro and the way that hobby products move around the country. It's really complicated. Don't try to understand it. I've already given up. Just know that what I'm telling you is guesses at best, and probably be just me making educated dart throws and hoping that I'm correct, because that's all there is to go off of with this type of information. So numbers are the same, ETBs are the same, booster boxes are the same. I know a lot of people out there are saying that numbers are different, maybe not, 10-15% up or down, left or right, pluses or minuses, things like that. It all has to do with probably the variable in spending, how much I spent last month to this month, through this quarter from last quarter. All that stuff matters, and every distro is different. My guys, my main distributor, Southern Hobby, they are pretty consistent, and they try to get me product when they can. And if there's any sort of restock, they give me a restock if they can. Normally at decent prices, but they do bundle deals where I have to take more stuff and just buy. They don't force me to take anything specific, but they force me to take, they call it live product. Things that are available at warehouse that is just sitting there that maybe you wouldn't otherwise order, but it's there, right? And that's the type of stuff that they want you to buy. And it can't be more Pokemon, it can't be more Magic, because Magic is going under the same constraints right now. It's got to be something else from somebody else, and that's how you get more Pokemon products in these like little bundle deals that they do. And those bundle deals are very heavily allocated. You know, oftentimes they're like one per brick and mortar. They're not even for everybody. They're like one for the hobby stores, you know, play Pokemon stores, just to make sure that they're trying to get the most product out there and available for people. And that's, is it a great system? No, but it's the way that they're doing it. So that's how they're rolling it out. But Destined Rivals does look like it's not worse, you know, for a more popular set than Journey Together should have been. You know, Journey Together, I still have these booster boxes are, I haven't had very many restocks. I maybe had maybe a couple cases after the fact from my initial wave, and I still have, this is my last 3 booster boxes sitting here of Journey Together. So I timed it, or I had enough almost perfectly to the amount that I needed locally in store, and, you know, kind of just trickled things out there to kind of make it last as long as I could. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have to buy more Journey Together here before too long, and pay that 70% sealed like I'm buying with everything else. If you have sealed product and you want to sell me, Mason at CNAgames.com. Send me an email, what you have, and we'll figure it out. I'm always buying. I need more packs. Doesn't matter what it is. But that is the environment that we're in, is that they seem to have these allocation numbers and basing these numbers, and then they're kind of just like giving you as much to just have you survive and kind of exist. Like I said, I worked out perfectly, or I had enough. If I was being diligent and doing a really great job and trying to be more pushy and promoting and doing like live breaks and things like that I would hope to start doing here very soon and doing more of that. If I was doing that and having product and having to burn through that stuff, these boxes would be long gone, long gone, and I would need more. And it's expensive for us to buy it. At wholesale, it's expensive to buy it. We have more prismatic ETBs that just hit. One distributor's wanting $90 a box for those, and it's just, I can make 30-ish bucks off of those, just like I would if I was buying them for 30 and selling them for 60, which is normal price, right? Which is, distro makes more, but we make the same amount. Crazy. But yeah, that's the current market, and that's the way distribution is. Destined Rivals is going to be a great set. I've started doing pre-releases at midnight. Midnight pre-releases, I said I would never do them ever again. We did one for Journey Together just for fun, haha, and it was great. A lot of people came out, a lot of people enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time. So we're doing a midnight pre-release for this event. I am dang near sold out. And we are 2-3 months in advance, or 2-3 weeks in advance of the event, and it's already getting close to being sold out. So that's the fastest and the most excitement I've seen for a pre-release in a very, very long time. Probably since, I don't know. It's been a while as far as like a standard set. So super hyped for that. The sets in general, I think the pre-releases are going to sell out and be great. What great promos too that they have in these pre-release kits. It's like a Tyranitar. It's got just awesome Pokemon. Just Gyarados, Misty's Gyarados. It's got all kinds of great Pokemon. Like all 4 of them are bangers. So really cool to see. Just great, awesome Pokemon. Pokemon continues to crush it as far as like the Pokemon in a set and making it where it's desirable. Can't fault them for that. But this is where we're at, and man, things just keep chugging along. We got this set, and then Japan is going to be spoiling and talking about the next sets after this here in a little bit. So we got that just right around the corner. So things are just chugging along. But that's the long and the short of what's going on. Is Destined Rivals is more or less the same for me. Check local listings, your local game store, and see what they're doing. Prices are insane. They're going to be expensive, guys. It's just, I hate to say the term new normal, or like, at least the normal for now. But yeah, booster boxes are just, they're too expensive. $6 a booster pack, $7, $8 for a booster pack is too much money. It is. It absolutely is. But that is where we're at currently, and until something changes and drastically, either allocation wise or just general interest, that's where we're at. You know, hopefully, you know, maybe we can get a second wave. Maybe, you know, they split it up into bunches. Haven't heard that, but maybe they do, and there's more on the horizon and right around the corner. But the way that they're just keep cranking out these products and just giving me so small of numbers, it just doesn't make sense that is what they're doing. It just seems like they're just, it's always just allocation, 1 case, 2 cases, 3 cases, that's all you get. You know, just a fraction of what you want. The super premium prismatics, like all those numbers are so abysmal. Oh my God. Just, you know, those things are going to be stupid expensive, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks for you. It sucks for me. People think I love this. I do not love this. This is not fun for me. I do not love rationing packs and paying, you know, crazy margins and huge numbers. It's not even so much the margins as it is just like, you know, having to buy booster boxes. You know, me paying almost double the price to sell them and to make almost the same amount of money, or I'm about the same way, you know, at that 30%. It's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot for you. It's a lot for me. It's a lot of strain just on everybody. The whole thing just being more expensive, not making any more money, just is more expensive for everybody, and that's a pain in the butt. That's feels bad. So that's the market. Again, I'm gonna make another video probably next week, and it's gonna say the exact same thing. But that's Destined Rivals, that's Team Rocket, that's the hobby, and that's where we're at. Appreciate y'all for listening. Put down in the comments which of the art rares from the Team Rocket set is your favorite. Me personally, I know people don't like it and they're not a big fan, but the Eradicate I really like. I think it's a really goofy card and it's fun, and I love that this Team Rocket set is goofy and fun and colorful and like lighthearted and not like brooding dark. It's funny. It's funny how after release of the set and after the spoilers from the Japan set, and we were just like, man, what a fun set. What a fun set. And the people were like, ooh, this is not what I expected at all. Where's my, you know, my adult Pokemon? It's just like, guys, it's a children's card game, and adults are going and whining about a children's card game that has kid-friendly art on it. It's just, I don't know what you expect. It's just wild. It's wild to listen to. Just the people that talk about expectations and just, you know, expectations that nobody can measure up to. So just why are we even bothering? You know, it's just a silly thing to think about. But thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.